What's going on? It's the International Homegirl Vyshon. I'm checking in with the industry's most wanted.
I like the way you look at me up. Feels like it's about to go down. Baby, I'ma let you touch. Might cover just to muffle the sound. I don't know which words to use. Feelings get confused. Passion, love, lust, drugs.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom! Shout out to the beautiful, the one and only Vyshon checking in. How you doing, my love?
I'm good. Big up yourself. Thanks for having me.
Of course. It's a pleasure to have you here. You came in here looking so lovely. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. You as well.
Absolutely. So go ahead and give us that official introduction.
My name is Vyshon, representing Florida. I am a trap soul artist, I guess you would call it. Mm-hmm.
Dope. What part of Florida?
Panama City, Florida, the Panhandle.
Okay. Is that how you know Blizzum?
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. Is that 850?
Yes.
Shout out to the 850. You know what I'm saying? Big 850.
Yes.
That is really dope. Definitely Florida produces superstars, you know.
Yes.
I was born and raised. I was there until 10 years ago, and then I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
How long you been out here?
I'm just visiting.
Oh, you're just visiting right now.
I'm just
Okay,
visiting.
so you're still a Floridian. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you ever move up here?
This traffic, I don't know. if I have a driver, maybe. But yeah, we chased our tails a couple times trying to check in yesterday, so it was like.
It is a mess out here.
It is.
Like, honestly, I think that's the one thing that's discouraging for me about the Atlanta area is the traffic.
Oh, yes.
It is just insane. People don't know how to drive. I'm always bitching and complaining about it. Take us back, to when you was little, before music. Was there another passion that you ever had?
Music was always my passion.
Yeah.
Since 5, started out singing in the church at 6.
Okay.
Led my first solo at 6. First recorded in the studio at 14, and it's just I was always the loudest one in the bunch, singing all the songs on the videos and leading all the talent shows.
Yeah, you was a little Tina Turner.
Really though, yeah, it was just I love music.
That is dope. I remember the What's Love Got to Do with It. She was in the church as a little girl singing so big and loud and proud, and so you knew at a young age this is what you wanted to do.
Yes.
Did you do gospel music?
Only in the church.
But
not then. But my mom, I had 3 or 4 cousins. They were sisters.
Yeah.
And they were like a gospel group, like the Pace sisters kind of.
Yeah.
But so my mom would always pray that her child could sing.
Yeah.
And I was the one.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So what was one of your favorite songs to sing when you were little?
When I was little. I don't really know if I have a favorite.
Yeah.
I guess Whitney Houston songs.
There you go.
Anything Whitney.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with Whitney.
Right,
She's
right.
legendary.
Belt it out. It helped with the confidence and just the range.
Absolutely. Your big vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So is there other people in your family right now actively in music?
No.
No, just you? Are they supportive?
My nephew and my brother rap.
Yeah.
My sister, my late sister, she was a really good rapper. But
Okay.
I'm the singer of the family.
Yeah. That is dope. Are they supportive?
Yes. Yes, very supportive.
So let me ask you this. Growing up, in the church, singing in church, do you think that your family ever wanted you to stay in that lane, or are they okay with you being on the secular side?
They're okay with me being on the secular side as long as I don't get caught up in the world.
Yeah.
Growing up, I had a few private record labels proposition me for a deal.
Yeah.
My dad was always excited, but my mom would be in the corner somewhere blue, and she was like, "You're not going to do right. You're going to get caught up
Yeah.
in all the fame, and you're not." But now that I've matured, she's all for it.
Yeah, it can definitely happen,
Yes.
especially as women, like it can go one or two ways. It could be beautiful and great, or again, women can get caught up in a lot of stuff and feel like they have to do certain things to make it in the business, and we don't even have to get in details, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Absolutely. So about how many years would you say you've been singing professionally?
Professionally, probably about 30 years.
Wow. But you're like 21.
25.
You're
No.
21, sis.
It's wine, baby. It's wine.
I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. She said I aged like fine
Yes,
wine.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That is so dope, though. I love it. So over the last 30 years, you've probably seen.
Say 25, though.
Okay.
25.
All right. So we'll say 25.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Over the last 25 years, you've probably seen a lot of change in the music industry.
Yes. Yes.
What would you say? Give us a pro and a con that you've seen change or get better, get worse.
The pros, I would say, is it seems like anybody can do it.
Yeah. Yes.
The cons, anybody can do it. And they're not really saying anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're, I would say some of the music is leading our youth
I agree.
astray. And it's like telling all kind of stuff. And the kids get caught up in it, and it's pulling them in a negative direction.
Yeah.
So
I absolutely agree. The generation is so different. I'm glad that I skipped being a teenager in this era.
Right. Yes.
Because it's rough with social
is.
media. It's so much pressure. And like you said, the music, a lot of it has no substance whatsoever.
Right.
It's like if it rhymes, they feel like
Yes.
it's a song and they can put it out, but it doesn't, they're not talking about anything.
Right.
So let's talk about your music. That's what we're here to talk about.
Okay.
Forget everybody else's music right now. We're here to talk about Vision's music.
Okay, then Vision. Yes, ma'am.
Take us back to when you first started releasing music. Were you releasing music pre DSPs, like before Spotify and Apple?
Yes, I was. I was in a couple of rap groups. I started out in Major League. That was who. It was a local rap group.
Okay.
In Panama City. So we started out with about I think it was 8 of us. So it was a huge rap group.
Yeah.
So I was like the female vocalist. I would sing all the hooks and most of the songs I would sing on.
Yeah.
I rapped a little bit, just playing around, but so I was known around the city to the go-to for hooks.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of became popular doing that, and so I then I released a mixtape a few years later. I was in a group with South Park with Blizzum, you know, Chainless Entertainment.
Yep.
Blizzum. So I did some vocals on his projects, and then did a mixtape. I just always enjoyed music. So now I took a 10-year pause.
Okay.
I thought I was done with music.
Yeah.
I was sad, depressed, lost. So I was like, no, I got to create music again.
Yes.
And I started, and I feel like my music heals me if nobody else.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Music is an outlet. Even if I think we're not an artist, like me being involved in the music industry, this is like my therapy.
Oh, yes.
Mental health is real.
Yes, it is.
It's very real, and a lot of people try to ignore it or they're ashamed. I get anxiety, and it took me a long time to admit to that.
Oh, right.
That's why I don't go out a lot, because I get anxious around a lot of people I don't know as I get older, right? But music is definitely a therapy.
Yes, it is.
So when you took that time off, why did you take a step back from music?
I took a step back because I had gotten married.
Okay.
And shortly after I got married, I became pregnant.
Okay.
So I was always, during that time, I had been doing a live cover band for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So I just leaned on that. I was cool not creating, because before I got married, I was a little rough.
Yeah.
So my music was rough, you know, and I was saying something, but my message could have been a little raunchy. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me just shut up and just get in wife mode. I didn't understand that I could be a wife and an artist.
Absolutely, you can.
So now the artist is up front.
I think it's just a matter of figuring out that work-life balance.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand that you can actually have a work-life balance. You can have a personal life, but still do this at the same time, as long as you have an understanding partner.
Yes.
Is your husband understanding?
He's learning. He's learning because, like I said, I didn't stop. The Concrete Soul is the cover band.
Okay.
That is still going on.
Yeah.
So he understood that, but he didn't understand the attention that Vision draws.
Yes.
You know, so he's kind of like a little protective.
Yeah.
And doesn't really want to share that part of me. He doesn't understand, but the music is great because before, when I got with him, I had released a mixtape, From the Block to the Bedroom. That covers a whole lot of ground.
Oh,
right?
Sounds like something I need to go listen to.
Yeah. So and like I said, it was raw music.
Yeah, of course.
So, and he's thinking like, okay, are you going to be saying all this stuff again? So he didn't really know what to expect, but he's learning to understand it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So he's not at all involved in the music business? No. Not at all. It's tough when you have a significant other but if they're willing to learn and understand what you have to do, then that's all that matters.
Yes.
But it's tough. My previous relationship, he never wanted to learn. He never wanted to understand. That's why things ended, because I'm like, I feel like you're blocking what I want to do. We should not settle as women or men.
You're right.
Never.
Right.
So let's talk about the music that you're putting out now. Where is all your motivation, inspiration coming from?
It's coming from the last 10 years of life.
Yeah.
The ups, the downs, the lessons, the pain.
Yeah.
Pain from marriage, pain from losing a child or losing a sibling. I wouldn't say it's just pain, but it's just life.
Yeah.
Just getting through life and just sharing how I got through it, hoping it'll help somebody else get through it.
And thank you for sharing it, because it will absolutely help other people, especially women who are in your position, perhaps. What would be a piece of advice that you could offer any young ladies out here who maybe are either engaged and about to get married, or they're in a fairly new marriage, maybe in a situation to where the husband's not quite understanding? What piece of advice could you offer them? Let's play marriage counselor real quick.
Okay. Have a seat on the couch. So my advice would be to stay true to you. If that person is for you, they're going to be there. So never dim your light so someone else can feel comfortable, because we're all put here for a purpose.
Gosh.
So bask in that light and just let it spread. And if bad fruit will fall on its own.
Man, you just gave me chills, because that's seriously so true.
Yeah, it's real.
And I think that comes with maturity and growth to understand that.
Yes.
We have to stand on our own if we have to.
Yes.
And that's what it is. But it's beautiful that your husband is understanding and he's coming around, and that's what's his name?
His name is Marlon.
Marlon, shout out to you, Marlon. You have a beautiful wife.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the most recent record that you put out. What's the title of it?
The title is Rabbit.
Okay.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Two wrongs don't make it all right, but tonight I'm guaranteed I'm going to get some.
Lord,
whatever that some may be.
Yes.
But mine is joy.
Yeah.
I've learned to exhale, and I kind of felt in my relationship, my marriage, I felt that I had to give up myself, which, you have to compromise to a certain extent, but the work-life balance.
It is,
so,
it can be tough.
I felt like I had to give this up and not be me, dim my light.
Yes.
So it's like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I've exhaled. I'm free. I could be free and happy and safe. I don't have to be a whore just because
100%.
I don't want to sit at home and scramble your damn eggs. You know what I mean? Cook your own eggs or something. You know what I mean?
Tuck your ish. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so going through the ups and downs in my relationship. And sometimes I feel as though I was taken for granted.
Yeah.
So sometimes your spouse won't hear you until you show them. So I'm in a showing season.
Me too, sis. Me
yes.
too. Like, amen to that. And I'm so serious, because it's like, gosh, without even getting into too much detail, I'm with you on that 100%. And we can talk about it afterwards.
Yes.
Because we do have to 100% just stand on what we believe in. And if people are not on board, whether it be family or spouses or friends, like you said, the bad fruit's going to fall.
Yes.
It's going to eventually show itself. And we keep it moving.
Yes.
As we season in life, we learn to be able to move away from certain situations and stay away from certain situations.
Right.
Absolutely.
And protect that energy.
And protect our energy. Again, that's why I don't go out too much anymore, because there's so much ugliness in the world. Like I was telling you about something I just experienced
Yes.
right before you got here. I'm just like, I'm over here minding my business.
Yes.
It's just weird.
And drinking your water.
And drinking my water and about to drink some tea now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with people? Golly, we could do a whole different show about that.
Seriously, it's because of what they feel inside. They want you to feel that too, so they kind of project it on you.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why I blocked him, because I was like, bro, you're not fixing to ruin my night. Out of all the songs that you've released, which one is the most personal for you?
The most personal is the Homie song.
Okay, talk to us about it.
The Homie song is dedicated to my late sister and my late son.
Yeah.
But it's to...
I'm so sorry, too. My condolences to you.
Thank you. But God makes no mistakes.
100%.
And those losses, there were lessons.
Yes.
I appreciate the time that I was afforded to spend with them, the memories.
Yes.
All that. But and it's dedicated to my homies too. You're my new homie.
That's right.
You know?
And I lost my sister too. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, and my mom. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yes. So it's a song of joy.
Yeah.
To me, and it's like, let's just party, let's live, let's be good to each other, let's spread love.
Yes.
Love feels so good.
It does.
And so many people are afraid of it. So it's just like a happy song, and when you play it like that, I think that's how we got the most votes last night, because no matter where we go, the song says, holla if you hear me. Whatever I'm on, you on with me. Because I put on for my city. If nobody else, y'all rocking with me. So whatever city I go to, the city's going to feel like I'm singing to them, because 100%. I am. You my N-word now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my song.
That is dope. Mm-hmm. How long has that song been out?
Since about a couple months.
Okay, so...
Well, I did it a couple months ago, but it just came out.
So it's April. Brand new. Yes, it's brand new, hot off the press. Mm-hmm.
It came out April 19th.
Plaques on the way.
Hey,
Grammys on the way. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Pop your ish.
Florida representing. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, listen, even though I'm here now, I'm so Florida to heart, and I'm sure Blizzum is too. We're a bunch of Florida heads out here. Yes. And I'm eventually going to go back there. Oh, really? I love Atlanta, but it's not going to be my end all. You know, like I'm going to eventually make my way back down to Florida.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you ever leave there and live elsewhere?
I would.
Yeah. If it made sense for you?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so let's dive into that a little bit deeper. I know, like we said earlier, the Atlanta traffic is a monster.
Right.
Would you want to live somewhere more like out of the way a little bit?
If it made sense for me to live in Atlanta, which a few people have asked me, are you going to move here or blah, blah, blah? If I could have dual residencies.
Yes.
But I couldn't be, I didn't want to be full-time because of the traffic, my daughter and stuff. I don't know, but if it's meant to be, I'm not opposed to anything.
There you go.
So, but if I need to be in Atlanta for a season, then that's fine. I'm wherever I need to be, I'll be there.
Let the cards fall as they may.
Yes.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the things that you're working on now? I know you have a brand new single that you just released a month ago. Mm-hmm. So it's really brand new.
Yes.
Is there another album or project in the works?
We're finishing up the album, See What I'm Saying.
Okay.
Vision, See What I'm Saying. Mm-hmm. So hopefully by the end of July, early August, we'll be done with that project. Get some videos out there and do a couple shows. I have a show coming up in Panama City on July 29th with I'll be opening for Life Jennings. Sorry, my voice is so bruised because we broke the knob last night. We won the competition at iLounge.
And so congratulations on that too. Coming to a city you're not from.
Yes. But I have a whole lot of school friends and family up here.
Okay.
So a few of them, about maybe 20 of them came out. But
girl, that's good.
Yeah.
There's people who live here who can't get two homies to come out.
Seriously, it was epic. It was a good feel.
That is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So the album is in the works. Excuse me. Is all the songs that you're going to put on the album already done, or are you still like putting final touches on them?
They're already done. We just have to mix and master.
Okay. How many songs are we going to anticipate?
12.
Oh, okay. Nice project.
Yes.
In the 30-ish minute range, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. So the songs, those 12 songs that are on the album, were they specifically created for the album, or were there some that you pulled out of the vault that you already had?
Both.
A little bit of both?
Mm-hmm. Because I have two songs with my late sister that we had already done.
Yeah.
But it fits the project. And She was such a dope rapper.
Oh,
Her name was Grand Diva. So that's my older sister.
I'm so sorry. It's tough. What's the age difference between you two?
6 years. And she just passed last May 30th. We were celebrating my son's birthday on May 29th.
Man.
And then she didn't wake up the next day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was in that funk, hard to get out of the bed. I got this little 7-year-old that I still need to see about. I took care of her, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I kind of checked out, but I started back doing music, and it's like, I love it here.
Yeah.
I'll never stop again if I could help it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, it's a therapy for you. Mm-hmm. And as we know, life is not guaranteed.
Right.
The only guarantee in life is that our clock will expire.
Yes.
We just don't know when.
Right.
It could be tomorrow. Mm-hmm. We pray to God that it won't be.
Right.
However, we have to live every day unapologetically to our fullest.
Right.
Especially after, and you said you lost a son too?
He was 19 in 2018.
My gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is keeping you like grounded and standing? You've been through a lot.
My faith.
Yeah.
A strong faith. I believe Christ died for my sins, and I lean on him a lot.
Yes.
I talk to him, and I ask him to guide me, and I just feel like I'm not alone, and it's the reason for everything. Nothing is in vain. He turns the bad good, and we go through bad. So people say, why me? But my faith says, why not me?
That's right.
Because it makes me stronger. It helps me to love somebody else. You know what I mean? And to show love and not hold back. That's why I was like, I'm getting out of this bed, and I'm not sitting around holding my breath for a relationship anymore, just to have the title of a wife, and I'm not living my full potential. You know what I mean? So
I know exactly what you mean. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is no shade to the fellas, because we have one of our homies in the building right now. But a lot of men expect us to play a certain role, but don't want to. You get where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to put us at that standard or that level. Okay, you want me to cook and clean. You want me to do all this. What about my life too? Like you said, you can scramble your own eggs.
Your own damn eggs. Excuse me, yeah.
I wish you were staying longer. We'd be going out for a drink. And I don't even drink like that, but I could use one. Me and one of my homegirls, we did recently, because she's fairly recently divorced, and her and I went out, and I stopped drinking about 7 years ago. So her and I decided to have a cocktail. Mm-hmm. When I say I was 3/4 of the way done, and I was like already tipsy, because like it's been so long, I was like, whoa, let me push this thing to the side. Let me stick to my water. Oh, yeah. But we have to get out and unwind like that sometimes.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
So what is, right now, you got the album in the works. Mm-hmm. You got a show coming up. Mm-hmm. Anything else that you have coming up, going on, that you want to make sure everybody knows about? That you can speak on?
I don't think there's anything that I'm withholding. I think that's what we have right now. But doors are opening. Yeah. And I'm just now getting back into it. So it could be something next week. Yeah. I just have to be prepared. I'm learning to nurture my voice different, because I laugh with an open mouth. I laugh loud and hard. That's why my voice, because last night we had so much fun, but I'm learning to protect my voice a little bit better, get some training on that end, so I'm not just like wild, but protecting my $1 million voice.
But it's hard, because when you have good energy and you're a fun person, I'm the same way. I'm so loud. I project my voice. I feel like sometimes I'm like, dang, I need to tone it down a little bit. But it's just that good energy that's pouring out. It's hard to tone it down sometimes. Yes. And you had a lot of loved ones around you last night. Yes. All the homies was there.
New people too.
Yeah. New homies, old homies, everywhere in between.
Yes.
Are you open to working with other artists right now?
Yes.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because I think that we are in an era that R&B is making a very strong comeback. Okay. I don't think that it ever really left, but I think that a lot of this rap music has kind of overshadowed it, because like you said, the good and the bad is kind of the same. Anybody can do music, right? There's a lot of artists out here who think they're rappers before they're famous and whatnot. With that being said, I also see a lot of artists collabing with R&B singers, putting them on the hook or, you know, doing a verse. What would it take for an artist to be able to get you to work with them?
Just to contact me.
Be about their business.
Yes.
Come correct.
Yes, come correct. Come with good energy and just do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
Tell them be on time. Prompt.
Yes.
Like we were here early for you, but we were on the wrong side. So I'm
You were still on time though.
Yeah, but I don't play about people's time, and I don't like people playing with mine.
Yeah, understood.
But yes, I'm open to work with
Absolutely.
whomever is serious.
Do you have any music videos out yet?
No.
Still in the works for the album.
Yes.
What can we expect with some of these visuals? Are you really hands-on when it comes to shooting the videos and kind of directing how you want it to go?
I'm hands-on with the storyboard,
Yeah.
storyline. But as far as directing, no, my homie Blizzum takes care of that. I tell him the vision, and he runs with it and brings it to life for me.
Shout out to Blizzum.
Shout out to Blizzum, Chainless Entertainment.
Chainless
K100,
Entertainment.
Yes.
Absolutely. He's a real one. You know what I'm saying? And he
is.
supports everybody.
Yes.
It's rare that you meet people in this music business that are genuine like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing that you got someone like him on your team.
Yes, it is.
Do you have management?
Self-managed.
Yeah. Sometimes that'd be good because it forces you to learn every aspect of the business, right?
Yes. And then he's very knowledgeable, so he's showing me the ropes.
He's been doing it a long time.
Yes, he has, and he's like, I'm going to show you so that, because I had a couple people say that they wanted to sign me independent now, but I'm a little bit older now, so he's like, why would you do that when I could show you how to do it and you do it yourself? So.
I agree. He told you the right thing.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I also think being a singer, you have more longevity than being a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you know, I honestly look at some of these greats, like we talked about Whitney Houston or Aretha Franklin, and the list goes on. They can be 60, 70 years old and still putting on shows, but not too many people want to go see a 70-year-old rapper. I probably don't. I don't know. Is there other areas of the entertainment realm that you would be interested in tapping into, such as maybe acting?
I would love to take up acting.
Let's talk about that. You would look beautiful on the big screen.
Thank you. But I have no skill. Like, even with the music video, I'm kind of camera shy a little bit, because sometimes I feel like I'm looking weird, or like my eyes do weird things, you know, but with a little training.
Mine too. I find myself blinking a lot. I'm like... I look at some of my videos and I'm blinking like 100 times a second. I'm like, what is wrong with me? But I think it's because my brain is moving so fast. So I'm with you. And not to mention that the older I get, the more brain fog I have.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know if I can remember all them doggone lines, you know, but it would be a dope and different type of experience.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. Is the song that you performed last night your favorite song to perform now that you've got out there and done it and seen the you know, energy that you got from it?
Yes, I did Rabbit and the Homie song.
You did both. Okay.
Yes. So of the two, of course, the Homie song is my favorite because of the way that I'm able to interact with the crowd, and each person feels as though I'm singing it. I wrote the song for them. Yeah. You know, and it's a good energy. It really is. And then Blizzum is featured on that song.
So
yeah, so to pull that rabbit out of the head, like,
that is really dope. Yeah, because he's been doing music for a long time too, and of course he's got K100 Radio. We got to plug that in. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people right now. What is one of the most valuable life lessons you've learned, or maybe biggest pieces of advice that someone's given you and it's you know, panned out for you?
Again, I have to go back to stay true to you. Yeah. Years ago, maybe about 18 years ago, I worked with this girl. She's still my friend today, but she would always say that her grandmother would say, make sure to take care of you. You're taking care of everybody else, but stay true to you and take care of you. So in the back of my mind, you could do for people, but don't forget about you too, because you'll get lost, and then your life is gone, and then everybody else is gone and happy, and what do you have? So be true to yourself. search deep within yourself, and be true to yourself.
It's a great piece of advice. I think us as women, especially when we're a mother, we're just natural born nurturers. We want to take care of other people. We want to heal other people. But like you said, sometimes we need our own healing from traumas that we've been through, from losing people to relationships to loved ones. We have to absolutely take care of ourselves.
And I am big on counseling.
Absolutely.
I have like 4 different ones that I see for different things.
Good for you.
Get it out of my head and off of my heart.
Yes.
Because it weighs it down.
Yes.
And then it's dark. And then it comes out in your health, your complexion. You know, your joints ache different.
Whew, I go to physical therapy twice a week because mine be aching. Seriously, I'm just like, wow. But you know, and I don't mind. I'm very transparent, and I don't mind talking about this stuff now that I'm at the point in my life where I am right now. I actually just was on my insurance website yesterday looking to see if they cover like different therapy sessions, because I find myself, especially after losing my mom, I have a lot of anxiety that I feel like I can't let go of. You were brought here for a reason tonight. I'm so happy that we're having this conversation. Like, I know we're interviewing, but you know, I love being able to talk about this and being transparent. It's important because you sharing your journey is going to help somebody.
Yes. That's the key. It's not for us.
Yes.
Our traumas and all that stuff is not for us. We go through it to help somebody else.
Yes.
So, but we live in a selfish world. So not a lot of people are willing to be transparent to help somebody else.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely. Do you think music is going to be something that you continue to pursue from here on out? I know you took time away because, you know, you got married and, you know, family things. Do you think that you'll ever step away from it again until it's time for you to retire?
Not if I can help it.
I know that's right.
Even if I'm helping somebody else, I think I'll always be connected because I've always been connected. Even though I stopped creating, I was still singing every weekend, sometimes 2 or 3 nights a weekend. So I tried to run from it, but it just chased me down because sometimes when I would be doing the cover band, and I would not want to go that night. I'm tired. I run a business in the daytime. I have a little wax boutique, but so I would have to go to work.
You do Brazilians?
Okay. The cat whisperer.
Make me purr real quick. I love her energy. Blizzum over here, I go, whatever.
Okay, so I would run a business in the daytime and then have to rush home and then go and sing for 3 hours.
It's a lot.
I don't want to do that. But because I make that sacrifice, somebody would come up and say, I'm so glad I came tonight.
Man.
I was feeling down, but you lifted my spirits. And I'm like, that's all I want to do it for.
Yes.
It's not for me. You know, I'm giving up myself because it's rewarding in the end, you know. It's not about me. If you take your mind off of your own troubles and focus on someone else's, then
it's bigger than us.
Yes, it is.
It's way bigger than us. Yeah. How long have you been a part of the band?
12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And you guys, do you ever do any original music, or is it strictly?
Now I do.
You do? Okay.
Yes. But it was November 22 whenever I was speaking to Blizzum. Me and Blizzum have been friends for years.
Okay.
But when I got married, we kind of fell off and would talk as needed.
Yeah,
but
understood.
When my sister passed away, he put his cape on and he came and pretty much saved me like any friend would do, because he, I guess, seen something. God sent him like, okay, so come on in here. And so I made the statement, I don't know why I don't sing my own music.
Yeah.
He said, Vyshon, I don't know why you don't do it either.
Right,
like,
exactly. Right.
I said, no, well, what's up then? Let's do it. He was like, let's do it. In November, April, it's done. It's no pondering on it and thinking about it for months. And we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to do it. Nope, he said, okay, you want it, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get it done. Sometimes I'm like, well, I want to do blah, blah, blah. And he's like looking at it. Okay, so go here. And I'm like, damn, give me a minute. I was just thinking out loud, you know, but we're in motion. And
absolutely.
That's what I need. I need somebody in my corner that's going to push me.
Right, because if you're your own woman, and it's okay to, be a part of other situations or cover other people's music, but you have your own stuff too. Right. The world needs to hear it. Yes. They need to see it.
And they're receiving it very well.
There you go.
It's like, sing your song, sing it again, like do that one again. I'm like, no, I can't. But now I can say scan the code and go download it.
I know that's right. What made you decide to get into working with a band that was doing cover music?
I was in a 15-piece band.
Okay.
And at the time, I was part-time bartending at a resort.
Okay.
And they had live music. And the manager said, "Don't you sing? You want to put together a little something so you could sing out there on the pool deck?" And I was like, okay. So I had a guitar player, and at the time it was a conga player. And so we did covers with tracks, and they would do their little solos or whatever. But it just grew from that. Now I just have a sax player, sometimes a guitar player, but we make noise, and it's good noise.
There is nothing better than live music and live instrumentation.
Right.
I miss that about Florida, like in Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
There was a couple places that we would go. There was one that had like live jazz music, and then we went to at the Bahama Breeze that we had down there. They had like a live calypso band.
Oh.
I miss that. The first club that I ever hosted in was a spot that had a live reggae band that would come through there. And I'm like, I come to Atlanta, you can't hardly find it unless you go to like open mics and stuff like that.
Oh.
But to find actual, and I don't know, maybe Blizzum knows of some, but to find some actual like live bands that you can just sit down and, you know, sip a little bit, maybe smoke some hookah. I've yet to find anything like that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. That's why we got to get you to come up here. We're going to put that in motion.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm with it. Yes.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you want to make sure that everybody knows about Vyshon before we give about your social media and everything? Any last words you want to leave with everybody?
Any last words? Just, can I cuss?
Of course. You say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Fuck with me. We're going places.
Fuck with me. I love her. You've got to move here. I feel like you're my new bestie now. Thank you, Blizzard, for introducing me to her.
But you got to come to Panama City Beach and stick your toes in that sand.
Listen, I'm so pale ski. I need a little bit of sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
For real, that would be amazing. That could be a vacation for me.
And if you ever come, I'll give you a facial on me.
Oh, I need that too.
Yes.
Absolutely. Do you do the black doll facials?
I never heard of that.
There's a friend of mine, and I guess it's like a charcoal.
Oh, okay.
And they call it a black doll facial, but they say it like really cleanses your pores and stuff out.
I do a ice clay and wood facial, which helps tighten, tone, and lift.
I need that.
And then the clays and the ice. Seriously, I can show you some like before and afters. It really is like a mini little facelift temporarily, but it still brightens. It's wonderful.
I love it.
And it feels good too.
How long have you been doing that?
I have been doing that 19 years.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Are you an esthetician?
I am.
Wow.
Yes. Certified Hands is the brand.
I know that's right. Do you do massage therapy too?
I give you a little foot massage when you're masking in the
depending on what their feet looking like.
even still, I'll put on gloves. But, yeah.
That is dope. But that's the type of business that's never going to go away.
Right. And that's kind of like therapy for the clients. And in a season, it was therapy for me because God sends in who we need.
Yes.
At a time when we need it. So, yeah, it's been seasons in my life I'm about to lose it. But my clients were there, and we became friends. And some of them were only there for that season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our entire life, we experience that. Some people are, and it hurts sometimes like hell to let certain people go, but they're not intended to be there for our entire journey.
Right. I'm learning that too.
Yeah. We get over it though.
Yes.
Isn't it? Let me say this one last thing. This is turning into a mental therapy, relationship therapy, but people need to hear this.
They do.
Like, it's amazing how some people will be a part of your life so deep, and then you fast forward 10 years later, it's almost like they didn't even exist.
Right.
Isn't that amazing how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God it works like that.
You can't live without them in that season. Right. But then you're like, wow, where'd they go? Right,
exactly. It's like you don't even remember a lot of what ever went on at that period of time. Wipe it out. It was so dope having you here.
Yes, thank you so much. You're so cool.
You are too. You have beautiful energy, a beautiful spirit.
Thank you.
I can tell that you're a giving person. Absolutely. In the world, we need to clone you. Can we clone you? Put more of you in the world.
It's a B-side.
I know that's right. because you got to protect your energy.
Yes.
Tell everybody where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at Vyshon Music, Vyshon Music. on IG and Facebook. And visionmusic.com is the website.
Okay. I love that you got your own website. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Shouts out to Blizzum again. It's a beautiful website, too. If you haven't seen it,
I'm going to go check it out.
Yes.
Every artist needs their own website. Yes. They do. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to you.
Oh, thank you, my love.
Yes, ma'am. And shout out to Blizzum again. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my baby girl. And shout out to my family and friends, my supporters. Just shouts out to everybody that's trying to heal the world with love. Keep doing what you're doing because we need it and we feel it. It matters.
Yes. We all need love,
yes,
whether we want to admit to it or not. We absolutely, it's the one language that we need is that love language.
Yes.
100%. Last but not least, we're live. Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Yes.
We got Vyshon in the building.
Yes.
Go ahead and let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes me the industry's most wanted is that I tell it how it is. No sugarcoating, but it's still sweet.
Love that. That's a great answer. You need to trademark that. Did you just come up with that? She's witty too, boy.
For real, that's that Florida.
I'm going to have to use that.
Yeah, for real.
That was really dope. Well, again, it was such a pleasure to have you here.
Yes, my pleasure as well. Thank you so
We
much.
out of here, y'all.
All right, peace out.
Baby, you give me such a feeling. I would say you fulfill my fantasy.